When was the last time you made a conscious emotional decision as opposed to your emotional response kicking in and then you just accepting it? It's legitimate, it's just what it is. I'm driving right now, both hands on the wheel, so I'm paying attention. But driving is a brilliant example of us being able to do really complicated things on automatic pilot. Now, I'm prepared to suggest that many of our emotional reactions are also on automatic pilot, which means that we don't actually decide how we feel about something. Something happens and we feel what we feel, and then we just accept it as being legitimate. But suppose we could change how we feel about things by making a more conscious decision to do that. So I'm going to be showing you how to get emotional control over some of the situations that maybe press your buttons. And this will enable you to choose how you feel about certain things. And that will be quite empowering, I would think. So the question is how to get emotional regulation over those situations that we're used to responding to on automatic pilot. Well, here's a question. If you want to change a habit, what's the first thing that you have to do? Now, some people say, want to change the habit. That's not the answer. Some people say, have something else to do. Well, that's a bit better, but it's still not the answer. The answer is, if you want to change a habit, the first thing you have to do is to become aware of it. Because habits are a brilliant example of us responding on automatic pilot. So, the first step in getting genuine emotional control is to be able to step back a little bit from your ongoing experience and to be able to recognize that the habit, the emotional habit, kicks in automatically. So in principle, it's a bit like saying this. I would normally be driving on automatic pilot. I wouldn't be thinking about it. I might be listening to a radio or a podcast, and I'm just very much driving automatically. But now I'm paying attention to driving, and I'm driving a little bit more consciously, and I'm aware of the experience of driving. I'm aware of what I need to do to be able to drive effectively, and so I'm still driving on automatic pilot, but now I'm sort of standing back and I'm being aware that I'm doing it. So I hope that makes sense. So it's just getting a little bit more distance from your experience. Normally, we're fully immersed in our experience, and it's as if we have, in a way, no consciousness, which is sort of doing it, right? But we have to step a little bit back, so now we're aware of doing what we're doing while we're doing it. Doing what we're doing while we're doing it. I'm driving, but I'm also aware of being driving. Try this today. See how you get on with it. Just be aware, play with it, and think about the different quality of experience. Doing something versus being aware of doing something whilst you're doing it.